Deep inside a dark ancient jungle cave, a massive mother tapir struggles through intense labor as new life prepares to enter the rainforest world. Heavy breathing echoes softly through the shadows while glowing insects drift silently outside beneath the mystical night forest. Slowly and painfully, fragile newborn Tico emerges into the world upon the cold cave floor. Tiny squeaks escape from the helpless newborn while his eyes remain tightly closed beneath the darkness. His soft pink skin glistens faintly while warm jungle air drifts gently through the cave entrance. Outside the cave, frogs croak endlessly beneath the humid rainforest night while ancient trees sway in the darkness. The exhausted mother gently licks newborn Tico clean while the tiny calf slowly crawls toward her warm. Guided by instinct alone, little Tico searches desperately beneath her body for sweet life-giving milk. Soon the fragile newborn begins drinking peacefully while deep jungle sounds echo endlessly through the cave. Morning sunlight finally pierces through the entrance and illuminates tiny sleeping Tico beside his gigantic mother. Days pass quietly through the rainforest and beautiful white camouflage spots begin forming across Tico's small body. Soft jungle light dances across his striped fur while the newborn slowly learns to walk upon trembling legs. Little Tico stumbles clumsily through the cave before his mother gently guides him toward the outside world for the very first time. The newborn steps cautiously beneath enormous tropical plants while towering rainforest trees stretch endlessly above him. Curious Tico sniffs giant fern leaves and runs playfully around ancient tree roots hidden deep within the jungle. Perfectly camouflaged beneath spotted sunlight and thick bushes, the tiny calf explores his beautiful green kingdom. But high above the innocent newborn, danger silently waits. A gigantic python coils quietly around a thick branch directly above playful little Tico. Its tongue flickers slowly while glowing eyes lock directly onto the vulnerable calf below. Completely unaware of the approaching death, Tico happily chews fresh jungle leaves beneath the tree. Then suddenly the giant serpent strikes downward with terrifying speed. The python wraps its enormous scaled body tightly around screaming little Tico. The helpless calf thrashes violently while crushing coils tighten around his tiny body beneath the dark canopy. His desperate cries echo through the rainforest. Then thunder explodes through the jungle. His enraged mother charges furiously toward the deadly struggle and slams directly into the giant python. Using powerful jaws and crushing legs, the furious mother bites and stomps the serpent wrapped around her child. The wounded python finally loosens its deadly grip before retreating quickly into the shadows defeated. Shaking with fear, little Tico presses tightly against his mother while she gently comforts the trembling calf. Seasons continue passing across the endless rainforest while Tico slowly grows stronger and larger each day. Now more independent, juvenile Tico eagerly digs roots from the jungle floor using his growing flexible snout. His mother leads him deeper into the wilderness until finally they arrive beside a wide-flowing jungle river. Tico hesitates nervously upon the muddy riverbank while cool mist rises from the water below. Then bravely the young tapir steps into the river for the very first time. Soon Tico swims gracefully through the sparkling water while using his flexible snout like a snorkel above the surface. Colorful fish glide peacefully around his submerged body while sunlight shines beautifully through the river depths. The refreshing river becomes Tico's favorite escape from the humid rainforest heat. but hidden beneath the calm surface, another predator silently approaches. A terrifying caiman floats motionless like a drifting log while cold eyes remain locked on the swimming young Tico. Without warning, the predator slips silently beneath the water and races toward him like an underwater missile. Suddenly Tico senses danger and turns sharply toward the approaching darkness. Fear explodes through the river as the giant caiman bursts violently upward with jaws wide open directly behind him. The predator snaps viciously only inches away from Tico's body before clamping brutally onto his hind leg. Pain erupts through the jungle river while terrified Tico screams and crashes violently through exploding water. The powerful caiman drags the struggling calf downward beneath the surface into the dark river depths. Underwater chaos erupts as Tico desperately kicks against the predator, crushing his leg. The caiman slams him violently into twisted underwater roots while bubbles and mud explode everywhere around them. Then suddenly salvation crashes into the river. His fearless mother dives into the water with explosive force, creating massive waves around the brutal struggle. The enraged mother charges directly at the caiman, crashing the water violently until the intimidated predator finally releases Tico. Wounded and gasping desperately for air, Tico bursts back to the river surface beneath the sunlight. The injured calf limps painfully onto the muddy riverbank while blood drips slowly from his wounded leg. His mother gently licks the injury while Tico trembles beside her beneath the endless rainforest sky. Time races onward across the changing jungle seasons until little Tico slowly transforms into a fully grown tapir warrior. The white childhood spots disappear while dark powerful fur covers his massive muscular body. Now towering and fearless, adult Tico walks proudly through the rainforest like a living ancient giant. His powerful snout lifts toward the humid jungle air while every creature watches silently from the shadows. But hidden within the dense undergrowth, the true king of the jungle stalks him carefully. A gigantic jaguar creeps silently through dry leaves while glowing eyes remain fixed directly upon mighty Tico. Suddenly the predator steps from the darkness and unleashes a deafening roar across the rainforest. Instead of fleeing, adult Tico turns completely around and faces the massive hunter head-on. The jaguar explodes forward with terrifying speed and launches directly onto Tico's broad muscular back. Sharp claws tear against thick hide while the predator struggles desperately to bite through the powerful neck of the giant tapir. Tico unleashes a deep thunderous battle cry and charges violently through thick bushes with the jaguar clinging to his back. Then he spots enormous ancient tree trunks standing ahead through the jungle shadows. Driven by pure survival instinct, Tico smashes his massive body violently against the giant trees. The brutal impact stuns the jaguar and forces the predator to lose its grip upon the furious tapir. The jaguar crashes hard onto the dirt while adult Tico spins instantly and stomps the ground aggressively toward the fallen predator. With fearless rage, the mighty tapir charges directly toward the jaguar, preparing to crush the attacker completely. Realizing the battle is lost, the intimidated predator scrambles desperately into the darkness and disappears from the jungle. Breathing heavily beneath the glowing canopy, victorious Tico releases a triumphant roar that echoes endlessly through the rainforest. Colors Colorful birds explode upward into the sky while sunlight pours beautifully across the legendary survivor below. Adult Tico climbs calmly onto a giant moss-covered boulder overlooking his peaceful green kingdom. Golden light silhouettes the mighty tapir like the true ruler of the rainforest wilderness. No longer the fragile newborn trembling helplessly inside a dark cave. Tico now reigns as an unstoppable guardian forged through courage, instinct, endurance, and relentless survival.